Hey everybody, Destin Legary here for IGN.com, and we have a bug that we encountered that will allow you to get infinite XP in Skyrim. It will also allow you to level up all of your skill trees to level 100. Now, I warn you, before we show you this, it will pretty much ruin your game and ruin the experience for you. It's going to allow your character to pretty much be as close to God mode as possible, unless you type in the God mode command on the PC. So anyway, you're going to need a few things to do this. And you can do it on the consoles or on the PC, I assume, even though you can just toggle in God mode on there. Anyway, so you need to get to the Discerning the Transmundane story quest. It's one of the main story quests. You also need a house and an alchemy table, which I can show you how to get for free, but you're going to need about 5,000 gold to buy a house if you haven't yet. But if you already own a house, you only need like 1,000 gold. Now, I promise you I can get you it for free. You just need to have that in your inventory at the time. So let's get into it. The first thing you need to do is complete the Discerning the Transmundane quest. And when you do complete it, you're rewarded with this book. Now, when you pick it up, don't read it. Just put it right into your inventory. And we'll come back to that in a little bit. So after you pick up the book, you're going to have to make a choice when talking to the Wretched Abyss. I'm not going to tell you which way to go. You can do whatever you want here. So make your choice and then leave, and you're going to want to fast travel to Whiterun, where your house, or my house, is located. Now, once you arrive there, if you already have a bookshelf and a house, fine. But I'm going to show you how to get it for free. Don't forget you need about 5,000 gold if you don't have the house. If you already have the house, you only need 1,000 gold to do this. What you want to do is head up to where the main castle is and go inside, and you're looking for a particular person. You're looking for this guy, as he sells homes, and he's usually to the left of the king's pedestal. Now what I'm doing is I'm sprinting into him, because when you run into somebody in the game, they stumble backwards a little bit, and you're trying to push him towards that dresser over there in the distance. I'm going to fast forward the video and show you where you want him to end up so that you can get your house and everything in your house for free. I have a fully upgraded house from using this trick, and I didn't pay a dime for it. Alright, so we finally got him where we want him, and now start a conversation with him and say you want to buy a house or you want to decorate your house. So he talks for a little bit, and we make the selection. Now, the second you make the selection of whatever you would like to buy, back out of this whole conversation tree and look into the dresser. Now, when you look into the dresser, dump your gold in there as soon as possible. Let him finish his little speech. And then what would normally happen is they would take the gold out of your inventory, but because it's in the dresser, they can't. So, pick your gold back up and buy every single thing. And he will never take gold out of your inventory. So, I had around 900 gold, and I was able to buy every single upgrade for my house without having to pay a dime. Now what you want to do is head out of the hallway and go to your house in the city, in Whiterun. So we have everything we need. We have a fully upgraded house. We have a bookshelf. We have the book. We have all the parts. Now let's upgrade our character. Now this part is really important. You need to be very specific. I definitely recommend you save before you even start any of this, because if you mess it up, you'll have to start over. And you will lose the book and everything. And if you don't have a save, you'll be in a little bit of trouble. So save first. Once you save, activate the bookshelf. Go to your books. Read the I don't know how to say that word. Just use the right trigger to read it. The Ogma Infinium. And then select the skill tree that you want to upgrade, like the Path of Might, the Path of Shadow, and the Path of Magic. Now, if you're ever unsure of where you're at in this sequence, just select Do Not Read and start over. So I picked the Path of Might, and it ups all my skills by a bunch. And you can watch them, or if you already know all the steps, you can just go through this really quick. I'm just letting you see how much this upgrades your character before continuing. So, beat it back out, then press X to store it on the shelf. and then you back out of your inventory. And there it goes on the shelf. It does not disappear. And then what you want to do is you want to read it again. So press A to read it. But don't actually read it. You actually want to select the do not read here and then select take. There you go. Do not read take. And now you start all over. Activate the bookshelf. Go down to your books. Find that same book again and hit right trigger or left trigger to read it. Select the skill tree that you want to upgrade. And then press B to back out and X to store it on the shelf. And as you can see, it's leveling up my perks again. And I store it on the shelf. And then I take it off the shelf and put it back in my inventory. Then I activate the bookshelf, read it, store it on the bookshelf. And you just rinse and repeat. And you keep doing this, and the result should be the following when you're all done. A fully upgraded character. You're going to have a ton of perks to choose from. So this is kind of great to see how you want to, upgrade your character. Or if you just want to level up to level 81. But I warn you, it will kind of ruin the game for you. Now, I leveled up my character to 81, then I went to the College of Winterhold and encountered a dragon that beat me to a pulp because the characters in this game scale with you. However, it's still a lot of fun to behead people and everything around town and enjoy the perks that come with having all of my stats level 100. So it's up to you if you want to do this, make a separate save and have some fun with a ridiculously overpowered character like I am, or continue playing the way you want to. The choice is yours. For more tips like this, be sure to check out our full wiki on IGN.com.